Don't let go. All right, Sweet 16 madness. We're here. Let's go. 16 left. Started with 64. Now we're down to 16. We'll start with the top left bracket. Let's go one by one through every single person who moved on. Tyler, come on, dude. He comes out with 4 deals. Ray unfortunately had 0. Tyler, I think, had the most this entire week to get to the Sweet 16. It's pretty huge. Ooh, okay, here we go. Dan versus Tate, next bracket down. Oh, Tate gets 2 deals Saturday evening, 9:55 p.m. Tate locks down 2 deals, and now he takes out Dan, who had 1, but just 1. Congrats, Tate, for moving on. Jake Cosley versus Mateo on the next bracket down. Saw Mateo this week. He wasn't feeling so good. I think he got sick, but that didn't scare him. Mateo, as always, very inspiring. Way to crush, way to lead from the front, way to show your guys that being sick doesn't stop you. Next bracket down, we got Kelly versus Darius. Darius has been on a roll ever since he started. I mean, he hits it hard in the weight room. He's hitting it hard on the doors. He's locking down deals. He moves on with 2.5. Congrats, Darius, moving on. Let me know if you need any tips in the weight room. I'm here, let me know. I'm up early too, so just kind of waiting for the invite. This is a big one. Lito versus David Erickson. This bracket had a lot of deals. A lot of deals were signed. Lito had 4 and David had 2. What a huge bracket. 6 total coming out of that bracket. Lito moving on with 4. He's in the crime. Listen, he doesn't mess around. He knocks doors. He dodges bullets. You know what I mean? The guy gets it done. Makes an omelet every morning for himself, straight from his garden, and then goes out and crushes. Leads his team, leads from the front, throwing down omelets that are homegrown in his backyard. Lito moves on. Let's go. Then that next bracket down, we got Nate versus Gabriel. It's a really close one. Nate comes out with 2, rolling in his new Audi. Probably sold that last deal coming down PCH, watching the sun just dip into the ocean when he's cruising his brand new car. Nate is dominating, he's putting in the work. Gabe, congrats also on getting a deal. You just don't move on, which is a bummer, but Nate, you're moving on. Oof, then we got Nathan versus Jay Pollock. Jay Pollock in Vegas, Mr. Consistent. 2 and 2, 4 total in the first 2 rounds. Going into the 3rd round now, guaranteed Jay gets at least 2. Jay is going to be going up against, in that next bracket down, we got JP versus David. As we saw, JP absolutely smooth as possible on the basketball court during team building. I had a chance to play against him in the Olympics. I didn't want anything to do with guarding him, so I just went back down to the post and rebound. The dude is smooth, he's draining, he's locking down deals, he moves on. So JP versus Jay in this round of 16. All right, this next bracket. I called him out last week. I got a text from him. He said, yo bro, why you gotta call me out when I'm on vacation, not even in the country? I said, dude, I didn't even know, sorry. You still moved on. And then he goes, bing, bang, bong. He gets 3 deals and goes, what's up now? And I told him, I said, Ray, if you win this whole thing, you better believe I'm gonna reference it. You weren't even around that first week and you still made it to the finals and won. So Ray, way to come out hot in that first week, 2nd week, but you're first, and go with 3. Dude, that's sick. Congrats, Ray. Now for who's going against Ray, Max Wright takes down Devin 1-0. So Max got a deal, you're moving on. Time to giddy up, boy. Ray is on fire, so let's go. I want to see what's happening. Max versus Raekwon in this next round. Austin moving on against Nate. Austin has 3 deals, Nate's got 1. Austin moves on, still leads the team, runs an office, getting deals done, leading from the front. All our guys are stepping up. I love this. Everybody take note that it's not easy to just worry about yourself, but to have to worry about all these other guys and help them and cultivate them and lead them to success. But they're also getting deals done on their own as well. So congrats to Austin for moving on. I mean, ever since you've been with Kota, I think one of my first interviews ever was at one of your first installs, and you showed up. We've been there. I'm sending up a drone. This house is beautiful. It's unreal. And you come up, you're like, yeah, I've been with Kota for maybe a couple weeks now. I mean, dude, you were on fire, and You've proven and shown that you're a leader and you belong and that you are a monster. So congrats, Austin. Stoked for you to move on here against the Diz. Wow, this one was gnarly because it was McKay versus Alex Oriano. You got a current world champ up against McKay Hyde, who's got so many deals under his belt. He's leading a team in San Diego. McKay's moving on, beats Alex with that tie 2-2. Excited to see what the Diz is gonna do this week. He's hitting the weight room hard every morning. Tate's in there. I mean, we got dudes getting after it physically and mentally in San Diego. So I'm excited to see Austin versus McKay. Oof! This next bracket was gnarly. I mean, D-Stock versus Adam in this next bracket down. That's gnarly. Crazy. That's a big bracket. Adam moves on. Adam gets 3 deals. D-Stock gets 1. But I mean, if you don't move on, might as well get world champ. You know what I mean? Let's do it again, D-Stock. Let's make it happen, dude. Austin versus Maria. My boy Austin, 6'7". Not only sets sauce, bounces pier, but gets deals signed. Congrats, Austin. We're moving on. Round 16. Stoked for you. Jake Rogers versus Nathan Wright. It's a good one here. Jake moves on with 1, Nathan with 0, but both those guys can get deals. Nathan shreds on the slope, so he's probably gonna go recover, do a quick sesh on the mountain, a couple 360s and a half pipe. I mean, the guy can shred. So even though he didn't move on, Nathan, congrats, dude, on getting to that second round. And Jake, let's go, bro. Round of 16. Trevor Dobbs moving on in that last bracket against Christian. He's got big things coming. If it's anything like his game on the basketball court, he's making some deals. He's getting some deals signed this week. He's easily top 3 point guard in all of Kota. You got JP, you got Chase, and we got T-Dobbs. Those are my 3 Kota fantasy basketball point guards. I'm stoked for you. Moving on. Right, that's it. That's everybody moving on to the Sweet 16. Now you got your maroon, melon, custom patched Kota hat. You got your built shorts, the hybrids. You could swim, you could surf, you could bounce pier. Austin, JP, drain 3s. I mean, you know, you guys are decked out. You got your Nike Tiger Woods colored polo, hitting 400-yard, 450-yard drives, dominating putts. I mean, you guys are dialed right now. We have a choice between custom Vans or a blender. If it's me, I'm completing the outfit head to toe. The hat, the shirt, the shorts, the shoes. And then when I'm a champ, I got my whole outfit on, ready to go, accept my medal, 24-hour rule, got my trophy. Dude, it's too easy. Let's go. Sweet 16, let's roll. Don't be Chris Rodman. Don't get slapped out of this next round. Madness.